Well, our next comic is here to cleanse the palate. She does clean material. Ooh. And it's hard to do clean material, right, Mary? Damn right, it's hard. That's why we resort to the low stuff, because it's easy. Okay. Also, Caveman has lost a ton of weight. Not a ton, but he's lost weight, man. This guy was for Liberty Tax. He was out there waving to people in the Miss Liberty outfit. And he lost a ton of weight, so he thinks he's fat. And to me, he looks like... who? Arnold Schwarzenegger. Let's do that. That was the first thing came to my head. Without a beard. Okay. This comic is a treat. She's going to cleanse our dirty mind palates. Let's hear it for Mary Byrd.
Thanks, Goldie. I don't know, cleanse the palate. What the Franklin Delano is she talking about? I'm not quite sure. I don't know, there's some government cheeseheads have been wrong again. They miscalculated the number of jobs by 80%. You know what? I burn a batch of fries and I'm out the door. How do these people keep their jobs? I don't know. You know, I've noticed some people have smartphones, and I have a theory that anything that has the word smart in it is designed for stupid people. Now, not stupid people are using them, but they're designed for stupid people, all right? Like the smart car in the land of, tailgaters and red light runners. How smart is it to run around Albuquerque with no crumple zone? That makes no sense to me. And then my theory, there's a proof to it. I was following a smart car the other day, and they flicked a cigarette butt out the door, lit. I'm like, okay, it's 2% humidity and 50-mile-an-hour winds. Are you kidding me? I drive a smart car. I'm stupid. Smartphones. How smart is it? You're looking at your phone and drive off the road instead of looking at the road. And then, of course, you know, I've never needed my phone to entertain me, but how many people are playing Angry Ants? Or what is it? Angry Birds. See, I don't even know. My nephew, he Facebooked me, "Are you playing Angry Ants, Auntie?" I'm like, hell no, I live with an angry bird. Mr. Bird. I will not play a game by that name. So I do have some notes. I have to have them pretty far away, you know, because I'm a little bit older than most of these comics. I knew that my eyesight was going when I looked up. I told my husband, I'm like, hey, that's Saturn. How can you tell? I can see the rings. It's so far away. You can't see the rings? I can't read a menu. So it works out pretty good. But this is a true story, smartphones. I don't have one, because I'm not stupid. I have Yellow Pages, right? So I was sitting in a parking lot. I'm like, where the hell is this place? I give them a call up. I'm like, well, are you on the east or west side of Wantabo? Where are you? Well, that depends. No, it doesn't. Right and left? That depends. But east and west, it does not. Look at your phone. Does it have a big N? Sit on the right or left of the big... She had to get a manager. All right, this is frightening, absolutely frightening. Now, it's funny, when I went on a road trip recently with someone who will remain nameless. Her name is Goldie. And we were going up to Taos to do a show. And, you know, she came up to my house, which was terrific. She invited me. She got me on stage time. But just so you know, don't ever ride with Goldie. When someone comes to your door, you're going to go on a road trip, and they go, my mechanic says if we put coolant every time we stop, it'll be okay. Now, I did the normal sane thing. I honestly did. I'm like, do you want me to drive? Hannah Honda, she's good for the road. She loves road trips. Do you want me to drive? Oh, no, I invited you. And then I did the crazy thing. Do you have coolant? Okay, let's go. Yeah, we're like two chicks in a car. All it really needs is gas. So yeah, we did. We broke down on the way to Taos. And you know that they're the phones companies there is like, oh, we cover 97% of the United States. Yeah, well, 97% of the 3% is in New Mexico. It's not that I didn't have any bars on my phone. I did have bars, but there was a guy looking through with hollow eyes. You'll never get service here. And why is it you always go forward looking for a mile marker? Fucking 9/10 away.
Oh my
Yeah. But you know what? I'd still go anywhere with her. But I'm driving. Who drives around in a car with no name? Honestly. Okay, who has a car with no name? Goldie. Goldie has, and you can do that on a horse with no name, but you cannot drive around. You know, all the best cars have names. There's Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Yeah, Hannah Honda. Sure, she has 270,000 miles, but because she has a name, you know she's well loved. It's like a critter, you know, your loyal steed, right? It's not like you can say to a car, well, I give it gas every now and then, and it kept following me. It's not really my car. Now, you can do that with dogs, but you can't do that with cars. So I hope everybody has named their car. Did you name your car yet, woman? I'm driving next time. You gotta name it, you know, something, so that you can like, please, come on, Hannah, get me up the hill. Please get me up the hill. Now, my car has left me at home with broken batteries, but she's never left me on the side of the road. Last time I was on the side of the road was with my sister Kat, right? And I said, you know, you do eventually have to give your car gas. Okay, you don't have to give it tires or brakes or anything else, but you do have to put gas in your car every now and then. Oh. Now, I decided I'm not going to think of myself as old anymore. I'm vintage. I am vintage. And while it is true that back when I was a girl, we had to make our own crack. Right? But I'm still vintage. But you know, if I wasn't married, I might be considered a cougar. But I am here to let you know there's no such thing as a cougar. All right? That's something that young men made up. All right? And they are hoping for it. Because they go, I do believe in cougars. I do. They, you know, there's a name for men who prefer younger women. Yeah, they're called rhinos. Yeah, because they're old and they're horny. All right. But the name for men who prefer older women, men. It's called men. Now, the younger ones, the older women go out with younger men because the younger men ask them. Very few, 1 out of 10 women are like predators, right? Now, I wouldn't want to say anything bad about Goldie, but when she met my 14-year-old son, she's like, well, you know, ask me anytime you want a babysitter. Of course, I can't guarantee where I'll be sitting. Yeah, I had to send him away for the summer. She's after him. But younger men, they go for any women, but they go for older women because we are beautiful and confident and sexy. They know who's going to grab their man root, rip them around, buck them like a rocking horse, pump them dry, and put them up wet. That takes years of practice. Years of practice. But I think like the main reason the why men might specifically go for women who are older than them is they know that they can't get pregnant. It's like, Now I got off on this tangent about fathers' rights. You have the right to remain silent. Are you kidding me? You've got a right to wear a condom. You have the right to a vasectomy. You have the right not to have sex with women that you can't be sure might be taking their birth control consistently. But if you don't take account of all of those rights, anything you say can and will be used against you, regardless if it's in person or on Facebook. So, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And is your palate cleansed? Thank you so much. Thank you, Goldie.
Now listen, didn't that feel good? She said the F word. This girl goes as far as Jeeper Creepers, okay? And we did.